morning. Got my coffee. My name's Nelson from South Louisiana, and you're watching Trucker Josh and Diesel on TJV. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And as always, thanks for watching.
Good morning, everybody. I have a dirty hat. I need to wash it. At least I didn't lose it the other day in the US there, eh? So Sunday we didn't film anything, we didn't do anything but just focus on driving and other things. But Monday today, we're continuing on. We're almost at high level Alberta. So we went a long ways yesterday, all the way from Davidson, Saskatchewan to about just 3 hours south of high level here in close to Peace River, Alberta. We're gonna go up the rest of the way, deliver this product by 2 o'clock sharp. And then we're gonna go 6 hours south of there, back down to Whitecourt, Alberta, where a load of lumber is waiting there for us. I believe I load that tomorrow morning, but I don't know, maybe they're there all night. Maybe they're one of those 24-hour shippers. Doubtful, but one can hope. That's the plan right now. Got my breakfast right here. Banana bread. Diesel, you ready to go? You ready to go? Why are you looking at me like that? What did I do? You look like you accidentally just stepped on a puppy. You okay? You have a bad dream? Are you bracing yourself? Am I that bad a driver? It's acting weird today. Brakes are released, pre-trip is done. The E-log says I am good to go. I'm good to roll around a little bit here. Good, good, good. Let's get moving, shall we? Stopped in this little pullout. It's like
right on 35.
Got you, Mandy. It's like sort of like a little rest area stop with no services, nothing, just a parking spot, just parking spaces, which is cool. At least they had this. I was starting to wonder where I was going to park, because I don't know this region that well. I've only been up here once before, and we're pretty far north. I mean,
272 kilometers on 35.
I mean, we got here at about 1:30 in the morning. I guess this morning, last night, this morning, and went to bed around 2, I guess, by the time I got in bed, 2:15. And the sky, the northern sky was still pretty bright. So we're pretty far north here. And there's a whole other territory north of us yet, but we're getting pretty close to the border with Northwest Territories. I think the last sign I saw said the boundary with the territory is in about 450 kilometers or 4.5 hours. And we're going 3 hours that way, so pretty close. This is just one of the northern Alberta communities up here. I'm hoping that they got somewhere I can pull in and grab a coffee. That'd be fantastic. I don't even know what town this is. See, I could stop here off to the right, but there's nowhere to get coffee around here. They drink coffee up here, right? Oh, I know they do, because there's a lot of Mennonites up here. my mom knows some people that live up here. I think around La Crete or High Level. It's a large Mennonite colony or population. They don't call them colonies anymore. I don't think they call them towns. Steinbach's actually a city now already. We're fancy. Hey, look, there's a gas station here. Where can I park? Come on. Come on. Where do I park? Can't park off to the left. There's no room there. Can I just park like right here? No? I want a coffee! Nowhere to park! Nowhere to park. That's the cop shop right there on the right, so I don't want to really attract any attention to myself. I just park it on the shoulder here. Huh! Maybe there's something up the hill here? Really go for a coffee. You wouldn't like me without coffee. I've only been driving about an hour, so I'm still doing okay. Feeling okay, haven't gotten the shakes yet. I'm not that bad. What does it say? High level, 195 kilometers, 2 hours, 120 miles. There's a UFA up there. UFA, not USA. Maybe I can get in there, I don't know. But it's awesome being way up here in northern Alberta because it's so nice compared to northern Saskatchewan, northern Manitoba especially. You go up to northern Manitoba, there's not really much to show you up there. Not a lot of people up there, and it's not very nice. No offense to the people who live up there. There are some nice towns. Anyway, but the overwhelming majority of it is sort of unpopulated. No economy really. No roads even in northern Manitoba. But up here in northern Alberta, like, wow. This feels just like southern Manitoba. I feel right at home. If I ever had to get further away from everything, you know, just like everything going on, probably move up here. Maybe even to the territories. This world's going crazy, you know, and if you want to get away from the crazy, you got to go further and further north.
Turn left on 58.
Alright, we found a bit of a truck stop here. I don't know if it's open or not. This is a Grimm's truck stop, but I don't think it's open. What does it say on the door there? Closed. Oh, well, there's Grimm's Liquor Mart. I don't need any of that. I need coffee. Well, what in the world? I'm gonna go see if they have any around here. So I met the nicest lady ever. She reminded me a lot of my mom, actually. She went out of her way. I guess she owned the motel that was next door, and she owned the truck stop that was closed, but she said she felt so bad because she just couldn't find any employees to run the coffee shop right now, that she didn't have any coffee for me because she just couldn't find anyone to run the store. But she's been looking. But she felt so bad that she went into her home, made me a Keurig cup coffee, asked me just how I wanted it, and brought it out to me. Nicest lady. I think she runs the motel there as well. Like I think I told you that already, right? We're empty on the way back now, and this is a new one. Look at this Dodge in front of us here. Look at this Dodge. He's got one tow mirror out and one tow mirror in. That's a new one. Well, not much happened today. Just a lot of driving pretty much, but we're back down here in Whitecourt. Oh, and it looks like there's a traffic jam up ahead here. What's going on over here? I need to get over the next bridge so that I can pull into the Flying J. But it looks like traffic is... Oh, it's a train. That makes sense. We'll make an exception for a train. So there's a Flying J, like I was saying, just, I guess, past those train tracks and over the next bridge. Hopefully there's parking there for us tonight. There should be. I mean, this isn't one that would be exceptionally busy or anything. Oh, the train is stopped on the tracks. Oh, come on, man. Oh, man. See, if there's a train station or something nearby a road crossing, a popular road crossing like this, don't you think that they would build an overpass? I mean, this is Alberta. I would assume they would. There must be something else that's wrong. Oh, it's moving again. Okay, good. Good. It's been a beautiful day, though. I mean, it's nothing to complain about. A little bit rainy. It gets nice and cool at night here, though, but I like that. Pretty hot during the day. I'm pretty tired already. We've been driving, well, 900 kilometers, pretty much exactly here right now. Been driving over 9 hours today already. But I actually reload right here in town tomorrow. Anytime between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. I'm gonna have to be very careful with my hours, like when I go to reload and when I start. I'm running very low on my 70. Like, it's because my US hours of service, say I got 3.5 hours left on my 70, and then I'll be recapping hours all the way down to Wisconsin and then all the way back home. So I got to make sure I don't go too far because I don't have time to reset. But I have just barely enough time if I keep recapping my hours, because in the US I can only drive 70 hours within 8 days, and then on, you know, the 9th day you can take the hours from the first day and add it on so that you don't go over 70 in 8 days. In Canada here it's a little better, because here it's 70 hours in 7 days. So on the 8th day you can take the first day and add it on to the whole pile of 70 hours there, so you can get further. The US, excuse me, my nose is running a little bit here, but they seem to make it a lot more difficult to make money in the US. You can't haul nearly as much weight, so that means less weight, less product that you're moving, less money that you're getting from moving it. You can only drive 11 hours in a 14-hour period, and in Canada you can drive 13 hours in a 16-hour period, so you can get further. So now you can haul more weight and you can drive further per day. And then the 70-hour thing too, right? You can only do 70 hours on 8 days down there, whereas up here, after 7 days, you can keep going. So you can get further in the week as well. Just the only difference is in Canada, you can only recap your hours or drive for 14 straight days. Then you have to stop for a 24-hour period. Unless you want to completely reset your logbook, then it's a 36 consecutive hour break that's needed to reset your logbook. Whereas in the US, it's only 34 hours. You keeping up here, people? Truckers, you know what I'm talking about. It's much easier to make money in Canada, and the distances are much further apart in Canada. Our cities are really far apart with a lot of like nothing in between. So there's lots of miles to be had. Oh, the train's gone. Oh, thank God. So money-wise, you'll make more money in Canada as a truck driver. But a huge portion of our economy and what we sell, like, we make way more goods than we can ever use ourselves as Canadians. So what we do is we export them. We export almost all of our goods, like most of them, the overwhelming majority of them, to the United States, because they're right there and they have a huge consumer market, a lot of disposable income. They like to spend money in the US, so they buy our stuff and we bring that down to them as well. And then we pick up, then we buy stuff back and we bring it back. So it goes both ways. We got a pretty equal trade relationship with the US. That's why their head honcho up there isn't too focused on us. He's more focused on Mexico because there's a huge deficit with them. With us, it's pretty balanced. As you can tell from my videos, I go back and forth and back and forth. That's what I do. That's my living. Trade with the United States. I know a thing or two about it. We're definitely not lacking.
Turn left on 51st Street.
Is this where... Aha, here's Flying J. What did Mandy say? Turn left? No, I'm turning right. Crazy woman, I'm going here. There's Flying J off to the right. Oh, see if I can get it. Oh, this guy's got really bright lights. Oh, those HID bulbs. No, those are LED lights. I like them if they're on my truck. I don't really like them on other people's trucks. Oh, and good. There's lots of parking available here for me. Good, good. Now I want a nice quiet spot. Let's see if we can find one. Turn our headlights off while we're in the parking lot so we're not shining it right into people's cabs when they're trying to sleep. Just thread the needle here. Not grabbing fuel just now. Looks like all the good spots are taken. I like to be right on the edge. See if there's anything off to the right over here. Anything over here? Yep, there it is. That one's open. I'm gonna park right there then.
My name's George, out of New Jersey. You're watching Trucker Josh Vlogs. Make sure to leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe. Peace.